Good morning and happy November! I am so excited for today's vlog because we are getting festive. I think it's time. I actually waited because in my books Christmas starts 1st of November and I know this is gonna divide some people. I know that there is two categories of people, some that are like me and for whom Christmas starts on the 1st of November and others who don't do anything Christmassy until the 1st of December. But in my opinion, 25 days is way too short to be in the Christmas spirit, so I just want to stretch it as much as I can. I'm just gonna be slowly transitioning into the Christmas spirit and just start putting myself in the mood. This is literally one of my favorite time of the year. Like from September till December, I'm myself, which is crazy because I actually used to really struggle with Christmas. It used to be a time where I was feeling really like quite melancholic and quite nostalgic, and I was really like not looking forward to Christmas. But when I started traveling and was away from home for like, I don't know, I think I didn't spend Christmas with my family for maybe 4 years. It also meant that I was able to create my own little Christmas rituals and traditions. This is more of a transition. We're getting into the spirits. I'm gonna go and do some Christmas shopping, baking something, maybe watch a little Christmassy something. We'll see. We're just gonna get in the mood. I do have a couple of Christmas decorations that I got last year, but it's not much and I kind of wanted to go and have a look to kind of expand my collection a little bit. We've been in this flat for a year and a half and we didn't have anything, like we didn't have much before that, so, and I'm kind of slowly getting things for the apartment every year, getting little bits and bobs. But yeah, I am so excited to be feeling a bit Christmassy today. I hope you are as well. Grab yourself a warm drink and let's spend the day together. But first things first, I think I want to have a little browse on Pinterest to kind of have a better idea on what I want my Christmas decoration to look like, just so when I go to the shop I don't go all over the place and get things that don't really go together. I'm personally a big fan of like traditional Christmas decorations. I like my decoration to be red and green and warm tones. So yeah, I'm gonna get cozy, scroll on Pinterest for a bit, get inspired before we go out and do some shopping. Okay, so I created a little board on Pinterest and I thought I would show you kind of the vibe I'm looking for, the things I like. I am obsessed with these little orange garlands. I think I'm gonna try and make some myself. I might also buy some in case it doesn't work. I'm also obsessed with little Christmas village vibe, a lot of candles, and kind of like last year, I'm obsessed with these little ribbon moments. We actually want to get a Christmas tree this year, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think we'll get it today, but yeah, that's kind of the vibe. I also love these little lamps. They're so cute. I'm gonna want to be baking some Christmas cookies, of course. I think now that I have my little mood board, I have a better idea of what I'm looking for. I think it's time to go and do some Christmas shopping. This is not the most festive little outfit, but I'm wearing this gorgeous blouse, which I never wear. It's so soft. I wonder if it's silk actually, and I never wear it because I'm always scared to damage it, but I mean clothes are meant to be worn, right? So, and then I have a little tank top underneath and then some big pleated trousers. I'm probably gonna wear my little Sophie scarf. Something I love to do and that I'm definitely gonna do while I'm out is putting my best little Christmas playlist on in my ears while I do my shopping. I say my, but it's not my playlist. I don't really make playlists, but there is 100 of them on Spotify. So I'm just gonna pick one and I'll be listening to it while I do my little errands. I am so excited. made it back home. I just made myself a coffee. I'm trying to have black coffee in the afternoon because I'm thinking 2 flat whites a day might be a bit much. One, in terms of caffeine, and also a bit much in terms of drinking oat milk twice a day, because I know oat milk is not so good for you. So I'm trying to reduce on the milky drinks. So I just made myself a coffee, literally came back, Finn had some lunch ready for me, which was lovely. Getting a bit comfy, I put up my comfy trousers, my comfy home trousers. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm the kind of person who really struggle keeping outside clothes inside. And usually as soon as I'm home, I will change at least my trousers. Like I pretty much always change my trousers unless you're like highly comfortable, which actually mine wear. As you saw, I went to Sister and Gran, and shall I say that was a pretty successful little quest. So I'm gonna show you everything I got. Okay, so first of all, I think this year I'm gonna have my first little, very little Christmas village with these very cute little, how do you call them? Photo 4? Do you call them photo 4 in English as well? Candle holders. And that's not everything, wait, because my little village also has little Christmas tree. Well, little trees. I don't know if you can see actually. I think I'm probably gonna put all of this like on the mantelpiece or something. But how cute is this? I'm obsessed. This is the first time I'm getting these little houses. I also got this cutie little Christmas tree, which is not a Christmas tree, it's a pine tree, I guess, which I thought could look nice on our, like by our coffee station next to the mugs or something. I got some dry oranges to make garlands with those. I really want to make them myself, but one of my friends told me that it takes 5 hours in the oven, and you've seen my oven. It's a tiny, like it's not even a real oven. So I'm still gonna try and do it, but I feel like it's gonna take 10 hours in that one. I also got some little string to make a garland, and this cute little bell that I think will look cute in the middle of the garland. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it yet. Worst case, that'll go on our Christmas tree. I thought it was really cute. I got these cuties little pepper stars, which I think I'm gonna hang somewhere as well. This, which is a bit of a mix of things, and I wonder if it's a potpourri. This sounds weird to say it in English, but in French we said potpourri. I don't think it's supposed to smell anything. It might just be decoration. I really want to find a little glass bowl or something to put it in. I think it would look nice. Maybe I'll try and find a little glass bowl in a secondhand store. In the meantime, I might put it in just some things I have. Also got this cutie tiny little garland, which is super sweet. This little plate bowl. I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for, but I had to get it. It's so cute. I also got some ribbons to make some little bows everywhere. This is quite random. It's not necessarily Christmassy, but I thought it was really nice. A little candle holder, which I'm probably gonna keep all year, to be honest, because it's very nice. And then the last things are a little guy to bake some Christmas biscuits. And I found this sort of stamp, and that was in the kitchen area. Look on the other side, and I think it's to stamp on your cookies when you make cookies or like biscuits. And I got so excited. I was like, this is so cute. I'm gonna get it. But then I showed it to Finn, and he said that it's probably not gonna work because as soon as I'm gonna bake it, it's kind of gonna melt, and like all the drawing is gonna disappear. So I guess I will have to test and try it maybe this afternoon. And that's it. That's my little Christmas haul. It's actually quite a lot of things in the end. I know it's all things that I'm gonna use for years and years, and I'm definitely not gonna go and do big Christmas shoppings every year. I know I said I was probably not gonna decorate today, but doing all of this just put me in the mood, and I really feel like decorating. But this is usually something I do with Finn. I like it's always, even when I was a child, I was like a family moment. You'd put some Christmas music and you'd be decorating the house. And I want to take that tradition with me, so Finn is gonna do it with me, and he wants to as well, but he's busy this afternoon, so I'm gonna wait for him to come back. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna prepare this garland. Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't wait and I started making some biscuits, some like gingerbread, I guess, like cinnamon biscuits. I just prepared the paste. I just really want to try my new stamp and my little shaper. I don't know how you call it, like a mold. Roughly at a recipe, put together the ingredients. But here is the base. Now I'm just gonna put my little stamp in shapes. We'll bake it for 10 minutes and we'll see what it's looking like. And I think while it's baking, I'm probably gonna make myself another one of those turmeric pepper and ginger tea, because I feel like I'm coming down with a cold or something. Just made my tea. It might not look super appetizing, but it's actually not too bad. And the biscuits are ready. I put them in my new little bowl and I'm so happy the design actually stayed even after being cooked. And I also have a whole other batch finished. That's actually quite a lot for us, but and this was kind of like the last little bit. But it looks so cute. So happy. That was like a little crash test before I get to do like a whole batch of Christmas biscuits with the shape and the frosting and everything. I'm not gonna do frosting today. Finn just came back. I made us some more tea. I'm making a thyme tea because again, I feel like I'm getting sick a little bit. I actually forgot to film when I was eating the biscuits, but they're delicious. They were really good. Anyway, Finn is back, so we can start on the decorating. We just got the box of decoration we have from last year, which actually kind of, like, there were so many things I actually forgot about. Like, completely forgot that we had this big sock, but I love her, so that's great. Okay, so we really don't have much at all. It's like this little tree and then this garland. And I finished the garland that I was making earlier. I think it looks so lovely. It actually smells really nice as well. And I think it will look good on the mantelpiece, whether it's in our bedroom or in the living room. I guess we'll just try and see what looks best. But let's get into decorating for Christmas. Oh my god, we just started decorating this mantelpiece and I am obsessed. And also realized that we forgot the main thing when you decorate for Christmas, which is putting Christmas music on. So let's do it now. What was I thinking? We're done decorating for today. It's looking even better than I could have imagined. This mantelpiece, I don't have any words. This is too nice. absolutely obsessed with the little bows on the candles. This is a candle holder that comes from IKEA. This little village. This is too much for my little heart. Also changed around the setup on the coffee table. Also completely random. But this book, there you go. It's Rebecca from Daphne du Maurier, and it's such a good book. I really recommend it if you haven't read it yet. There is a bit of mystery, but it's also a classic, so it's like really well written, really easy read, and actually really good for this time of the year. And then, I mean, I've already filmed everything and showed it to you, but the bedroom mantelpiece, it's just everything. I'm obsessed. We actually didn't really have any decoration in the bedroom last year, and I think it's just so nice. I kept the little pumpkins to put them on top of the mantelpiece. They go quite well with the orange of the garland. And then the last little bit, again, I'm kind of re-showing you everything, but the coffee station, oh my goodness. It's just tiny little things, but it makes such a big difference. Even me, at first I was like, maybe it's too early. Like, I haven't seen many people decorate for Christmas yet, and probably for a reason, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm a bit crazy and it's way too early to do it. But I felt like I wanted to do it, and honestly, I'm so happy I did. The flat has such a vibe now, like even cozier. It's just so warm, and it just makes me feel like 1,000 times more Christmassy, and I really recommend doing it if you're feeling down about the days getting shorter and the lack of sunlight or something. I feel like doing these kind of things are just small little things that bring us joy, and why should we wait is my question. Like, if it makes us happy, why should we wait? I feel like from the 1st of November, it's legal to put your Christmas decoration. I'm not gonna judge you, and I hope no one here is judging me. Although some of you probably are, and that's okay. This corner is just so magical. I'm completely obsessed. I just want to plop here on this seat and read my book with a cup of tea. And this is probably where we might put our Christmas tree if we find one. I think it's time to make some dinner now because it's getting a bit late and I'm feeling quite hungry. I'm gonna make a recipe that we tried last weekend, and that's so nice, so easy, and just honestly I think it's gonna become one of my favorite ones because it's just so efficient. It's super quick and very yummy. I don't know if I'm gonna be really good at explaining it, but you take some leeks, you cut them into, you take a pastry, you put the pastry on top of the leeks, put a bit of cheese in it. We're gonna put some fresh goat cheese. You put that in the oven for 30 minutes. On the side, I'm gonna make a little salad. I think when you'll see me do it, it'll make a lot more sense, but it's very delicious because I think that's quite a comforting wintry meal. So this is what it looks like. I made a little salad with it and I cut one of the thing in two. So we have another one, and then if you look, you see that the leek is underneath and all cooked with the cheese and everything. It's honestly the easiest. You should try it. It makes the house smell so nice. Literally takes 40 minutes maximum. I just put a little salad together while this was cooking, and this cooks for, I don't know, like 30 minutes, which is pretty quick, I think. And like you saw, it took 5 minutes to put it all together. Just chop the leeks, put whatever you want on top. I put some goat cheese, but you can put some pesto, you can put some like whatever you want. I put a bit of mustard as well because I think it's It's quite nice. Honestly, I think this is a new staple of ours. It's just such an easy and yummy little meal, and I feel like it makes a plate look quite nice. Like it's a nice little plate.
And it's so yummy.
It's about 10:30 and I just made it to bed. I'm not gonna read tonight because I have decided, kind of last minute, to make my sister a scarf, to knit my sister a scarf. It's the exact same than the one I made for myself, the red one, but in that kind of light gray color, which is really nice because we're going to the city she lives in a couple of days, and I decided to do that last week. So I've been like spending every 3 minutes I've had for the last week knitting, just so the scarf would be ready on time. I am very close. I'm actually really close. I probably have half an hour more of work to do, and I have had to put on hold my reading a little bit. I wish you could read while knitting because I'm really becoming obsessed with knitting. I have so many projects I want to do. I love it, but I love reading so much as well, and I feel like it's one or the other, and that breaks my heart. All that to say, I'm probably gonna wrap up the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I had the most fun day. Honestly, these kind of vlogs are the ones that I love making and that make me very happy. And as I'm talking to you, I'm looking at the mantelpiece here with the little garland and the lights, and it could be more perfect. Also, by the way, Finn is having a shower. I hope this is not too noisy. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't hesitate to put a little thumb up or comment something nice, or even subscribe if you would like to see more of what I do and more of my little life in Paris and around. And I will see you next Sunday for a new vlog. Bye!